Hi, I'm Dr. Vandita Samavedi, an internal medicine physician, and I'm very excited to welcome our guest today. It's Dr. Goldy Bansal. She's a hematology-oncology specialist, which is a blood and cancer specialist. And beyond medicine, she does a lot of fun things. She's a marathon runner, an avid skier, a talented dancer, an artist, and a dedicated yoga enthusiast. Today, we speak with her about how she maintains her health and balance despite a very demanding professional life and the practical habits that support her well-being. Welcome, Goldy, to our Haldi Living with Doctors.
Thank you, Vandita, for the introduction, and I'm really honored to be here and to be part of Haldi Living with Doctors. I really appreciate what you are doing through this platform to help educate the community.
Thank you. As a cancer specialist, your work must be incredibly demanding. How do you personally unwind and decompress at the end of a busy day?
There are days the work can be very stressful, especially those days dealing with difficult diagnosis or with strong emotions. Those are heavy days. One of those days I would, after I'm done and end of the day, I will pray for my patients to have strength and encouragement to get through and deal with their difficult journey. And then I try to consciously leave work at work.
Wonderful. I think those are such important things that you're probably doing every day without even realizing, but you are taking a pause. You're thinking and meditating for your patients as well. I know you enjoy cooking as well. What are a few things that are your favorite dishes and what do you enjoy?
Oh, that's correct. Cooking is my favorite way of kind of unwinding and relaxing. I usually love Indian cooking, but if I have time, I like to try different cuisines. In routine at home, I try to keep it simple, healthy, and fresh. And I usually would try to on everyday eating, we usually eat any Indian dal with roti
Lentils.
and lentils, right? And my go-to recipe is that I like to roast vegetables. So, which could be any vegetable that I have in fridge. Could be broccoli, Brussels sprouts, beans, you name it, whatever. And then I just add a little bit of olive oil, soya sauce, the chili flakes and garlic powder. So garlic powder really gives a nice flavor, and it's quick, yummy, and healthy. It could be a snack or it could be a supplement to dinner time. And I think you've tried my tofu.
Yes, I was about to say, I'm going to invite myself to your place and have you demonstrate one of your wonderful, whether it's roasted vegetables or the tofu, which I absolutely enjoyed. So let's do that sometime.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Love to do that.
There's also this question about food safety. I get asked by a lot of friends, is it safe to cook in certain plastics or microwave in those Tupperware? Is there anything specific that you have to add to that?
That's a very good point. I usually don't like to use any plastic or Tupperware to reheat food in microwave. And as far as for stove cooking, I use either stainless steel or iron skillets. And let me ask you, what do you do?
My favorite cooking vessel is actually iron skillet, and interesting story, I had received it as a gift when I got married, and I still have that, and it's working so well. Cooking in iron skillets is a great idea. I agree with you. Are there any particular foods you personally try to avoid for health reasons?
I'm kind of a person that I like to try everything. But yes, I'm vegetarian. But I am mindful of what I'm eating. So I would try to do more balance and everything in moderation. Definitely, I try to avoid too much sugar or too much oil. So whenever I'm cooking Indian desserts, I usually would replace refined sugar with jaggery.
Very good.
And for oil, most of my cooking is in either desi ghee or mustard oil, especially the Indian cooking, which requires a high heating point. And I kind of use olive oil for kind of less heating foods. So at the end of the day, it's all about trying everything, but being mindful of what you're eating. So having a balanced diet with moderation.
I think that's also so sustainable, right?
Right.
Just like you said, at the end of the day, a lot of people ask, as a doctor, as a cancer specialist, what do you use? But what you're saying is very true. Eating things in moderation, having that common sense about what is healthy,
Right.
and trying it that way, substituting some of the processed foods with more natural foods, all of those are great ideas and
Right.
good tips. Thank you. Coming to another thing on that, is there, about alcohol, is there a link between alcohol and certain cancers?
Yes, definitely. There is strong evidence that drinking alcohol can increase risk of many different cancers, especially breast cancer, throat cancer, stomach cancer, esophageal cancer, colorectal cancer. So there is really no safe level of drinking alcohol. Any amount of alcohol can increase the risk of cancer. But the good news is that reducing the amount of drinking alcohol or quitting that over time will reduce the risk of cancer. So what happens is that at a biological level, alcohol, which is ethanol, and it is converted into formaldehyde, and which causes oxidative stress and DNA damage, and that causes the normal body cells to convert into cancer cells. So again, it comes to being mindful of what you're doing and be aware that this is possible, and everything in moderation. So
Yes.
I won't say once in a while, if you are celebrating, enjoying a glass of wine, it's totally okay.
Yeah. No, those are very important points. And the link with cancer is very important. So thank you for bringing it up. Tell me something about what is one of your healthy habits or routine that you follow every day?
One healthy habit, I would have to say that I usually try to do about 20 to 30 minutes of yoga or stretching in the morning. Yes, I'm not able to do it every day as much as I like to do it, but I think I'm able to manage about 4 or 5 times a week. So, which really kind of gives me me time before I start my day, helps me get grounded or centered, so I'm ready for the day, and also kind of it lets my I think about my previous day and just let the thoughts flow, and that's really helpful. There are days when I haven't done that for maybe 2-3 days in a row.
Starting a day with mindfulness, stretches, yoga, meditative breathing, there could be nothing better. And I also see what you said. There could be days which are busy and you can't do everything every day, but even attempting to do a few days can be very beneficial. We talk about exercise as a prescription, as treatment, but this is something that, if you can do it or try to do it so many days a week, I think all of us should get inspired to do that. Another question I get asked from a lot of people is about supplements. Are there any particular supplements that you would advise or recommend to people, or what are your thoughts on it?
I don't take any supplements, and I believe in getting everything through a healthy, balanced diet. But definitely, as I'm approaching menopause, so as you know, the bone health becomes important. Calcium and vitamin D becomes very, very important. So that's what I would advise everybody to start taking calcium and vitamin D as you get closer to your menopause.
And like you said, a balanced diet could really have everything. A lot of times I tell my patients, talking about AI, I tell them, you know what, it's very easy. If you have a pretty set diet pattern, put it on whatever your favorite AI is, ChatGPT maybe, and say, give me a nutritional composition and see how much calcium you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not getting adequate, it'll give you, ideas of how to increase your calcium intake. If there are people who can still not get that, whether it's lactose intolerance or other reasons, a supplement would be a great idea for them. So just like you said, not everybody needs a supplement, but when it's needed, we can always use them.
I think the way you brought it up, I never thought it that way, that AI can do everything these days for us. So yeah, that will be the easiest thing to do. Just kind of give them what you're eating and then know what extra you need to add to your diet. Yeah, I think I'm going to try that too.
See how much calcium we are getting in our diet, right?
Yeah.
What is something that you always wished your patients would know, or how do you keep them motivated to stay strong, specifically emotionally strong and physically strong as they go through cancer treatments or other treatment?
That's a very deep question. You know, I feel like most of my patients, to my surprise, they are very strong and resilient. And a lot of the time, they end up teaching me some simple but very thoughtful lessons about life. But what I normally would tell them to focus on things that are under their control, like doing regular exercise, eating healthy while they're going through the treatment. And there is a lot of data about regular exercise can reduce the risk of cancer recurrence, especially in breast cancer patients. So it's defined as 150 minutes per week of regular exercise, so which kind of comes down to 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week. You know, it doesn't have to be a strenuous exercise. It could be walking, stretching, dancing, maybe, or any sport. It could be anything. And then at emotional level, what I usually would try is to kind of tell them, just think about one day at a time and not be overwhelmed by what the future is going to be. Yes, it's hard to do it. It's sometimes easy to say than to do it, but I think that helps them get grounded and focus on what is next.
Yeah, no, those are so important and summarized it very well for everybody. And just as simple as even physical activity and movement is so important. And any way that they like, whether it's yoga or dancing or Tai Chi or walking.
Anything. Yeah, that's as
great.
We say, motion is lotion.
Medicine. Right. So what is your life mantra?
So my life mantra is also, I would say, simple as do your best today and trust the process, and then a brighter future will follow you.
Wonderful. I love that. Thank you. We had such a wonderful, relaxed conversation with Dr. Goldy Bansal, and I'm so glad that you joined us on Haldi Living with Doctors. Thank you, and please follow, like, and subscribe us on Haldi Living for more such conversations.